Hey, do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in life after death? What if all your dreams and nightmares are pieces of a puzzle you once knew? A place and time waiting for us in the heavens. What if all this isn't real? Are you? Join me as I go looking for answers. I can't help but think about all the wounded, looking up at the burning sky and the sunlight reaching out for anyone who could help. All the bloodshed and the screaming that took place here. All the families torn apart because of this war. I pray for all those lost. I pray that you are free to run in paradise. How could we ever forget what happened in Gettysburg? Okay guys, this is called the Grove. Apparently a lot of people were ambushed here, and this is very creepy. I don't know if you is there anybody here with me? Can you guys see me? Are there any soldiers here standing with me? Who am I speaking with? Can you guys see me? What did it say? I'm gonna walk towards you guys. Can you acknowledge that you see me? Wait, did you grab my shirt?
No.
Did somebody just grab me? Babe, don't run, don't run, don't run. Did somebody grab my shirt? It felt like somebody pulled on my shirt, but there's no branches right there. Look, there's nothing. Are you standing next to us? You saw it just went quiet, right? Hello? Hello? Who's your commanding officer? Can you move a bush or something? Let us know that you're here. Move a tree. Can you walk through the shrubs, the trees? Where are you buried? Are you still here with me? What did it say?
I said stay.
Dead?
Stay.
Stay?
Yeah.
You want me to stay?
You said,
Do you want me to leave or stay? Are you buried under me? Is the war over?
yes.
Yeah, right. Have you gone to the light? Are you at peace?
I said, yeah.
I heard I am. You're not in pain anymore, right?
No.
Baby, look on the ground. Look. What's up, Pinky?
Firefly.
Do you guys see the firefly?
It's a firefly. Beautiful. It's a firefly.
Check that out, guys. That's a firefly.
Haven't seen one in a long
I haven't seen those in a long time.
Long time. Right?
Can you guys see the fireflies? One of you guys grabbed my shirt earlier? Can you appear to us?
Do you miss your family?
Huh?
Do you miss your family?
Nuh-uh. Do you miss your family? Who am I speaking with? What rank were you? Can you play your trumpet? What were you trying to say? Repeat that.
I'm gonna whistle. Can you whistle back?
Victoria's gonna ask you a question. Ask him a question. How many of you died right here? Are you still buried here? Did you see the light? Do you need help? Do you want to go back to war? Is there anything you want to tell me? How many?
It's interesting because the app is not making sense so much today. It's not making a lot of sense today.
That's what I mean. That's why it's so accurate when it comes through.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, I don't know if you know what this is in my hand, but you can use it to speak to me. You can manipulate that. Do you know how to use this machine in my hand so you could talk to me? Can you manipulate it?
Go.
You say go. You want me to leave?
Can we hear you? Well, you take care, okay?
It sounds like yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Say you're welcome, right? Can you say goodbye, Victoria? Goodbye, guys.
Bye. Thank you for connecting with us. Thank you for communicating.
Peace be with you.
Awesome.
This place is creepy, guys. Now we're with the group, so I mean, you can just imagine if you were here by yourself. I can come back later, but I want to investigate during the day, so you guys can actually see what happened during the Battle of Gettysburg. Because right now it's extremely dark and I need to get some rest because we've been driving all day since yesterday. But yeah, man, this is the Grove. We have a great tour guide, awesome guy. I'll give you his description on the links. So yeah, this is the Grove.
It sounded like someone was walking right back there.
What did you hear?
It sounded like someone was walking right back there. We heard like 2 or 3 footsteps. It was like click, click, click.
Really?
Right back there, yeah. It was pretty loud. We were back there and we heard it.
Over there, he pretty much, because I was telling him it's not making sense today, and then I said, okay guys, you take care, and then they started responding.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
We got it
awesome.
on video, man. It's like sometimes it comes through and then sometimes nothing, you know, it just depends on the night and the energy.
That's it. You just never know. Did you hear?
There's nothing
Right here.
Oh,
I just heard it again.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
Did you guys hear that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right, it's always just like right past like where you can see.
Like people are running.
Like they're moving out there. Yeah, like just like,
People are running.
like they're moving out there.
People are running.
Like they're moving out there.
People are running.
Like they're moving out there. Like just around us. Here, there it is. Squirrel. Hello? If you need help, come towards us. Soldier. If
we'll
you
help
need
you.
help, we'll help you. If you're injured, we'll give you aid.
Are you hurt?
Come towards the light.
Don't be scared. It's okay.
This thing went just completely quiet.
We're here to help you. You need to follow our voices and come to us. I mean, that light's on.
Yeah, well, I just left that on.
Oh.
So.
Look at that. That was crazy. YouTube, welcome back. Today's another day. I'm still here at Gettysburg. We're at the Jenny Wade house. A lot of people say her real name was Jenny though. But look, check this out, guys. These are actual bullet holes all over these doors from the battle. Can you imagine they're still here today? Let us not forget all those who fought here. Let us remember their sacrifice and their bravery, but most sincerely their honor and courage for the greater good of all mankind. We may be different and come from different lands, but underneath, we all bleed the same color. A moment of silence for the fallen.
YouTube, guys. Okay, so now I'm at the Evergreen Cemetery. As you know, we just came from that side of the cemetery. I have my necrophonic app running. A lot of these burial grounds here are also Union and Confederate soldiers, as well as the cemetery dedicated for where they found all the bodies were collected and put. You know, let's try a quick burst session and we'll see if we can communicate with anybody. Are they, before we begin this session, I just want to say I pray for you guys that you are all at peace. You can use this device in my hand to communicate with me. All you have to do is manipulate it and talk into it, and I'll be able to hear you. Is there any soldier, Confederate or Union soldier, that would like to speak to me? My name is Mike, and I just want to introduce myself. I spend a lot of time communicating with spirits from the other side. Do you guys remember the war? Can you tell me how you died? Do you remember being in the battle? Have you found peace? Have you found the light? Do you remember where you got shot or how were you killed? Any of you? Any soldiers want to tell me your names? Nice to meet you guys. I just want to say that I come in peace and I come to pray for you guys, and that I hope that you are no longer suffering. Did you guys cross over, or do you still walk these grounds? Can any of you guys come near me and talk to me? I'm just gonna let this mic run and you guys can say whatever you want to say. Any messages for the world? Do you guys remember Lincoln's Gettysburg Address? Can you say the final words? 407 years. You know the war's over, you guys, right? You guys know that we might be going to another war, right? And it's gonna happen all over again. Don't worry, we will defend you guys if anything happens. Are there any generals in command that would like to speak to me? You guys, it was a pleasure trying to speak to you, but I will be leaving now. And I send you lots of love and light and peace. I'm closing the session now. I pray for you guys that you find peace. Okay guys, this is a little round top, which is up there. And from what I've been told is that the Union soldiers held that for a good while. Confederates took over and they exchanged that 3 times, at least 3 times if I'm correct. So can you imagine you're holding poster, you get invaded, you lose all your men, and then you take it back, you lose all your men, and then you take it back again, back and forth, back and forth. So as you can see down here, this is called the Valley of Death. Devil's Den is that way, which we're gonna go next. But right here, guys, the Valley of Death, where I'm walking, so many people died trying to get to that hill, round top, you know. They died trying to take that hill. They got shot. They were all right here. And I mean, it's so interesting place when you're here. You can feel it, the emotion, you know, what people went through, you know, not going home, having to come to war and knowing you weren't going to make it home. This is all battleground, man. This is all of Gettysburg. But this is what they call the Valley of Death. Confederates were coming from that side. They were trying to work their way up to Little Round Top, take out the Union forces. In Devil's Den, which is that way, one of the most iconic photos was taken. You can Google that, you know. So many bodies piled up right there. But I wanted to come here to the Valley of Death and I wanted to do an EVP session. Oh, you know what? I want to do a necrophonic session. I don't have my voice recorded with me. Where I'm walking on, I can tell you, man, right underneath my feet is where people died. They were gunned down. And, you know, nobody's here right now. Everybody's at the major locations. But I kind of feel like we have this place to ourselves. So I'm going to do a necrophonic app session here. And we're going to see. Sometimes people say, you know, at night, before they close, they see apparitions of Union soldiers and Confederate soldiers walking and marching, and they're trying to get up there. Sometimes they hear bugles and screaming and crying and wailing for help, you know. So keep your ears open. We're gonna try the necrophonic app session. The wind is blowing, and when the wind is blowing, it kind of feels like the energy is within that wind, and you can feel it when it hits your body. It's peaceful, but then there's a lot of sorrow in it, you know. I'm kind of debating if I want to stay another night just so I could come back before sunset and try to come out here around 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you know, and try to do some more ghost hunting. But yeah, all this side, man, this is advancement, the Confederate soldiers trying to take Round Top, and they were shooting down. So let's try a necrophonic app session, and let's see if something comes through. I'm gonna start the app. Got my Bluetooth speaker. Okay. Are there any Confederate soldiers or Union soldiers that need help? Do you guys remember trying to take Round Top? Were you trying to take the hill behind me? Do you see the hill that I'm looking at? Were you trying to take that hill? Were you a soldier, a commander, or a general? What town is this? What is the name of the town that I'm in? Do you know this is Gettysburg? Can you say that? How many spirits are here with me right now? 3? So many of you died here, and I hope that you are at peace. I hope that you have gone to the light and you are no longer in pain and suffering. Can you acknowledge that? Are there any spirits that want to come through and talk to me? You know, I'm hard of hearing, so it's kind of hard for me to understand you. But try to speak clearly when you speak to me. I hope that you are no longer in pain and that you are free from your suffering. Do you remember fighting on that hill? How did you die? Do you remember running from the gunfire? Do you remember Devil's Den? Are you happy that all these people from around the world come to visit you and pay their respects? Is there anything you want to say before I leave? Thank you for talking to me. I hope that you are at peace and you are no longer suffering. I just want you to know that we appreciate what you did. You are not forgotten. You will always be remembered. And this whole park is dedicated to you. Can you see me? Who's standing with me? This is the location where one of the most famous iconic photos was ever taken at Gettysburg. The soldier did not die there. His body was placed there by a photographer who then took the photo to give it a more dramatic effect. You know, we've come to the end of the video. I wish I could tell you all the history of Gettysburg, but I'm still learning about Gettysburg today. There's so much history there. It's impossible for me to cover all that in one video. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting my channel. To those who do, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I really appreciate it. Hit me up in the comments. I'm going to end it with this photo that my wife took at the Grove. If you just look at the photo, it really does look like a soldier standing behind the guardrail. Is it a Union soldier? Is it a Confederate soldier? I'm not sure. That ball of light could be an orb or an insect. I'm not sure. But it really does look like somebody standing there. So a moment of silence and a prayer for all the fallen. Take care, you guys.